Same exact position, by the way. Anybody not see that coming? Anyone?
Really?
She puked 3 times. Could there be a third murder coming? Ooh, this is getting good.
Ah!
Is there a normal color for puke? Other than yellow? A little bit of red?
For now.
The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What? How'd this happen?
You got a minute?
I wasn't conducting the seance.
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? No one asked you.
What on earth? Say.
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
If so...
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
That's right. Yeah?
You don't know either? Great.
Not that!
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.
Oh!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Father!
No way!
Yet he still just pops up.
He
Yeah?
is all that remains of a once powerful
Daddy!
nation.
Ah!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
That's right! Daddy!
Yeah, that'll work.
Father!
Is all that remains of a once powerful.
Wow, actually did work.
Here I am!
Oh, not this again.
Much, my adorable darling cubs!
He just kissed himself.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation!
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Wow, okay.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Ah, the only appropriate reaction to that.
No, no. To tell you the truth,
I'm satisfied with this.
yeah? Hey!
Why?
Huh? Yeah? I'll answer that. Huh?
First come, first served?
Hey, in other words,
Oh wow, okay.
now then, go ahead.
I have a feeling it's the same person.
Father!
Daddy! I'm satisfied with this.
For as long as you live. Which won't be long. Till we get to the end of the trial, anyway.
How nice!
Too easy. Not gonna say it.
So long, farewell.
Go away! Why are you still here? Okay, goodbye.
Listen closely.
Nope.
Let's see.
How exciting!
Piece of shit!
Shuichi!
You think?
Huh?
But you know... Listen up.
Okay.
All right!
Okay. Victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. Body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m., so 9 hours after the other one. Only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Back of the neck? Back of the neck? How could that be? Stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death, but you said back of the neck. That is interesting.
Jeez. Hey!
What? Curse!
Kaito, calm down.
It's not a curse. It's a grudge.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
You really need to stop saying that, Maki. A dull sound reverberated through the room. Ooh, I'll tie my sash so hard. Ooh. Guess that's what you get, buddy.
Are you okay?
My bad.
I still think it's a little weird how he always disappears for every investigation. But anyway.
That's correct.
This is...
How can this be?
Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. I'm Batman.
Well,
Got it. No.
ah,
Huh?
listen up!
New power. Whoa!
His eyes lit up. I, New Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, man.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're right. Interesting that that's a clue. By the by. Okay. Still won't let me look at that, huh? That's weird. Well, check out the body first. Denko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point? Okay.
You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. What I find interesting is that the board is parted, which could imply that a killer could have been below and stabbed upward. But again, the clue is it was in the back of the neck. Also, the stone appears untouched. And it wouldn't have been possible, because the stone was in the way of the forehead. No, I guess it wasn't. Never mind. Forehead. My bad. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be. Yeah, so again, the whole point is that there's absolutely no way it could have come from below, because the entry wound is clearly there in the back of her neck. This is the cage used in the seance.
is this...
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. And heavy as hell. So the weapon would have had to fit through the cage. Which points back to the katana. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. And yet she was able to do it by herself. That's a little weird.
Is this...
I mean, that's the top of the cage in this case, right?
That's true.
What do you mean?
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. How would that have been possible? There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
Okay.
Right, let's do it. I'm guessing the murder weapon. Or maybe it came up through the floor? I don't know. She took her last breath crouched over like this. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Where the weapon went will be key to solving this case. Ah, this floorboard is loose. It's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. Anything else? Nope. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Well,
yes.
what?
Ridiculous.
I'm right already.
Aki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what? Hey,
He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Borf? It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. And that statue is hella heavy. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. Oh, I wonder if there was some kind of weapon inside of it. Let's look at the sheet next. It took 4 of us to remove it.
if I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of two girls? 2 girls who were, well, about 14 maybe.
what?
Ouch!
I'm kidding. Is this...
okay.
That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. I want to see the sheet. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. He volunteered to put that sheet on there, by the way. And he was the one to remove it.
Is this...
Uh-huh.
But
No hole. That is problematic. Which makes no sense.
Okay.
Could he have switched it? Were there 2 sheets? Let's look at that again. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness?
That cannot be. I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Nope.
This is stupid.
I see, yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
I feel like that song is incredibly important.
Ah!
Yeah, we heard the thunk. That is not the sound of a stabbing. That was the sound of something falling apart. It's a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Himiko was the first to talk.
No.
Then
Well, that's...
That is a problem.
I see, yes. How? Perhaps.
what's the point?
It's a travesty, and a sham, and a mockery. It's a travesty mockery. Don't make up words. Bargle Flickle! Maki never was one to pull her punches.
Hey!
We finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Okay.
I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. It's a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
Okay.
There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey,
You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Well, that complicates things a little bit for my theory. Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why?
Then,
Floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Whoa, there's a... Oh, that's our candle. I'm sorry. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
hey,
It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
Well,
True. No, that's not true. There's no way that light wouldn't have been visible, because that room was complete pitch black. They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? I don't think that's possible. Suppose I could be... Hello! There's a sickle here! And there's blood all over it!
okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this?
Yes, it did.
Well,
That seems like an awfully inconveniently large weapon.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade's about 6 inches.
that's right.
but
Even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
No. Something fell. There was a very loud thunk. Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of these is possible. I think we finished investigating here.
Is that all right?
Maki, you want to head back up? After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
by the way,
Yeah, I think we need to look at the other rooms.
Huh?
because
You're right.
then
Okay,
Yes, of course.
but
This is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. I guess that's them telling me I need to leave. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded.
It's a lie!
Oh, you asshole.
Huh?
Alright, you've gone too far.
Oh? Why?
So what are you doing?
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Got a minute?
Ah.
Crosspiece was gone. Does that mean... Oh shit. I think my primary suspect has changed.
Confidence! Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about!
Indeed.
Killing game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes! Baseball, soccer, mobile games! They're all nothing compared to the killing game!
Hey, you take that back about baseball. Go Cardinals, motherfucker.
The killing game just can't be beat! Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds!
Time's up.
Oh,
Huh?
What were you trying to check?
see? Man.
Kokichi, go take a nap or something. Let's go too.
That's true.
Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
Is it actually going to let me fast travel here? Wow, it is. Okay. Let's do this.
Oh dear. Oh.
Don't worry.
What? Are you okay? Ah.
I don't know. That being said... Booyah! Rest in peace.
But... well, you know...
There is something poetic about that.
I also... Indeed.
Did you?
Got a minute?
Jeez. Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
Oh, right already. Yeah.
Hey, so
Huh?
What should I say? I don't think there's anything to say. Let's do this. You know the drill by now, guys. Hang on to your butts. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Monodon doesn't seem to be saying anything since Monokuma showed back up.
Now then. Extreme!
The third-class trial was about to begin. Angie Onaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then, Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial.